In this video, we will explore the recent actions by the Department of Homeland Security concerning immigration enforcement and the identification of sanctuary jurisdictions. We will delve into the intricacies of executive orders, the debate surrounding mass deportations, and the balancing act between public safety and community impact. Join us as we navigate the complexities of immigration enforcement actions. Here's what we'll cover in our video. We'll start with an introduction to recent DHS actions, then move to understanding sanctuary jurisdictions, and discuss executive orders. We'll also explore critics' and supporters' points of view, analyze the impact on families and communities, and conclude with the importance of considering multiple perspectives. The Department of Homeland Security has recently been in the spotlight due to its actions aimed at identifying sanctuary jurisdictions, which are areas with policies restricting cooperation with federal immigration authorities. Sanctuary jurisdictions are essentially regions that have created policies that limit how they work with federal immigration agencies. These policies often aim to protect immigrant communities, which proponents argue allows for better cooperation between immigrants and local authorities in areas not related to immigration enforcement. In recent times, executive orders have sought to publicly identify these areas, labeling them as hindering federal immigration law enforcement. Let's test your understanding. Here's a question for you. What is a sanctuary jurisdiction? Your options are a high-security federal immigration facility, an area with policies limiting federal immigration cooperation, a federal law enforcement agency, or a type of visa for undocumented immigrants. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section. The correct answer is an area with policies limiting federal immigration cooperation. Sanctuary jurisdictions typically aim to protect immigrant communities by restricting how much they work with federal immigration authorities. Recent executive orders have instructed the Department of Homeland Security to identify and publicly list sanctuary jurisdictions. The objective is to draw attention to these jurisdictions as impeding federal immigration law enforcement. However, this has raised concerns among critics who fear that such measures could result in mass deportations and the potential separation of families. The topic of immigration enforcement divides opinion. Critics of increased enforcement actions argue that they often lead to the separation of families and disrupt communities. On the other hand, supporters of these measures argue that non-cooperation with federal authorities can threaten public safety by allowing dangerous individuals to stay in the country. To fully understand the implications of these actions, it's essential to weigh both these perspectives. Conducting further research is vital to understand the specifics of immigration enforcement. You can start by examining the various immigration laws and their revisions over the years. Delve into executive orders that have influenced current immigration policies. It's also beneficial to comprehend the diverse policies of jurisdictions that have been designated as sanctuary jurisdictions. Lastly, comparing crime rates and community impacts between sanctuary and non-sanctuary cities can offer insightful perspectives. It's time for another quiz. Here's the question. What do critics fear regarding recent immigration enforcement actions? Your choices are increased collaboration between states and federal authorities, enhanced community safety measures, mass deportations and family separations, or a reduction in federal enforcement activities. You can pause the video now to think about the answer. Let's see the answer in the upcoming section. The correct answer is mass deportations and family separations. Critics worry that increased enforcement might result in mass deportations, leading to families being separated and communities disrupted. It's important to recognize that the actual impact of immigration enforcement actions can be multifaceted. Policies might have different effects, depending on the jurisdiction and the specific enforcement strategies that are applied. To properly grasp the nuances, one must engage in comprehensive research and stay informed about the changing details of these policies. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of immigration enforcement actions. We hope you found it informative and insightful. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more content. See you in the next video.